Hi everyone, I'm Lauren. Thanks for turning in to Fit Booty Kitchen. Today we're going to be making fish tacos. So to start, it's all about what kind of fish you choose. Today we chose a mahi-mahi fillet. It's a white fish, but you can honestly choose any other white fish. It's really high in omega-3 fatty acids, and it's really good for your body to have those healthy fats. In addition to healthy fats, we also have some guacamole. A little goes a really long way. So the healthy fats in guacamole plus the healthy fats in the mahi-mahi together will create a really satisfying meal. For our tortillas, we are using these sprouted whole grain tortillas that we picked up at Healthy Living. And honestly, these are really great, but you could use any sprouted whole grain tortilla. I recommend Ezekiel also. They have really great small corn tortillas that are a little bit tinier than these, but then obviously you can have more tacos. So who's upset about that, really? And then we have some corn that we're gonna use to top it off that we boiled ourselves and then sliced off the cob. We're also gonna top off our tacos with some leafy greens. Honestly, any leafy green is good. Some people prefer a cabbage slaw on top of their fish tacos. We're definitely more of a leafy green kind of family. We also have queso fresco that we'll sprinkle on top, and honestly for cheese, a little goes a long way. We already have a lot of fats in the fish itself and in the avocado with the guacamole. So we don't really need a ton, but it's great for extra flavor. And in addition, we're using fresh pineapple salsa. I think that fruit salsa goes really well with fish. I think it adds a nice bright acidity to it that you don't normally get with regular salsas. And I like the extra kick because it matches up with our seasoning for the fish, which is a mango chipotle seasoning. It's gonna add that Mexican flavor, but with a bright twist of mangoes in it. And I think the pineapple salsa will pair really well with our seasoning for the fish. So we're gonna go ahead and start by seasoning up the fish. I'm pretty liberal with my seasoning, only because I like to have really bright and flavorful food. You can obviously go more or less depending on your own personal taste. And whatever seasoning you do choose, it doesn't have to be this one exactly, but whatever seasoning you do choose, just check to see if there's salt already in it. If there's already salt involved, then you don't really need to add extra salt. Having extra salt in your food tends to make you bloated and hold on to more water weight. So I know that salt adds extra flavor, but sometimes it ends up weighing you down a little bit. So now that I have some seasoning on these, I'm gonna bring them over to sear off, and I'm gonna cook them in some coconut oil, so come on. So coconut oil comes normally in a liquid form. Well, I shouldn't say liquid, in a jar, but it's solid when you buy it in a jar. I prefer the spray. It's exactly the same thing. You get all the benefits of this healthy cooking oil. It's just a little less messy and it's easier to get into the pan. Once the pan is finally heated up, we're gonna put the mahi in. Waiting until it's heated up gives it a nice sear on the outside. It'll be a nice crust. And I prefer that to frying it. Obviously it's a healthier option, but it also, I think, gives it really good flavor. Oil starts bubbling a little bit, you know that your pan is starting to heat up, and that's when we can go ahead and add the fish. Okay, so now that our fish is seared, it is done when it is white and flaky in the middle. It's no longer pink or discolored at all. I'm just gonna start by putting our fillets down on our tortilla. You can either heat your tortilla up just a little in the microwave or in the oven quickly, but I don't mind it to be a little cold. So next we're gonna top it off with some leafy greens. Again, you can use, shredded cabbage or kale if you want. Anything leafy and green that'll provide a nice crunch, good texture, and some obviously green food is the best for you. All that stuff is really packed with nutrients. as opposed to just regular lettuce, which is mostly water. We are going to top it off with a little bit of our pineapple salsa. A little bit of our corn that we cut off the cob earlier. A small scoop of guacamole and a sprinkle of queso fresco. And there you have it. That's our colorful fish tortilla taco. And it looks good enough to eat, right? Maybe I should try it. I love the creaminess of the queso fresco, the crunch from the greens. The pineapple salsa has a really good kick and it figures really well with our fruity mango chipotle seasoning on the fish. Love it. Hope you guys like it too. Tune in next time for our next recipe in Fit Booty Kitchen. And thanks for joining us today. Bye.